This is shepherd's pie, a delicious lamb mince filling topped with a beautiful enriched mashed potato before baking in the oven to achieve ultimate crispiness. If that sounds good to you, here's everything you need. We're going to start this recipe with 950 grams of lamb mince. First of all, drizzle 30 milliliters of olive oil into a large pan over a medium heat. Once it's nice and hot, go straight in with the mince and cook that out until it's nicely browned all over. And when I say browned, we actually want to get some nice caramelization on there, but we'll come back to that later. So now that the mince is browning up nicely, we're going to prepare the vegetables. And we'll start by finely dicing 1 large or 2 small onions, dice 2 medium carrots, and do exactly the same again with 2 sticks of celery. We want to get them all roughly around the same size so they all cook at the same speed. And then next I've got 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm simply just going to chop them up nice and small. And then finally I've got a few sprigs of rosemary and thyme, and I'm just going to pick off the leaves and chop them up nice and small. So that's all the veg prep now done, and the lamb should be nicely browned off, so we'll have a little look at that, and you can see all of that beautiful caramelization in there. So next we can add the onions, carrots and celery straight in and season generously with a good pinch of salt. Cook those out for 4 to 5 minutes until nice and soft, and then add in the chopped garlic and the chopped rosemary and thyme. Stir them in and cook for a further 2 minutes, and then add 60 grams of tomato paste. Stir that through and cook it out for another 2 minutes before deglazing with 120 milliliters of red wine. Next you can pour in 480 milliliters of lamb or beef stock, followed by 15 milliliters of Worcestershire sauce. We're now going to bring that up to a simmer and let it tick away until the liquid has nicely reduced down. This will take around 20 minutes to half an hour, and then stir through 200 grams of frozen peas. Cook for a further 5 minutes and season to taste with salt and black pepper before removing it from the heat. And now that our lamb filling is ready, we can start on our potatoes. Well, actually I've already started, but what you need to do is peel them, and then we're going to chop them up into quarters. I'm not sure if I mentioned the weight, but there's 1.5 kilo of potato. Place them into a pan of cold water, season with a pinch of salt, and then cook until completely cooked through. Once cooked, remove from the heat and then mash them until completely smooth. If you've got a potato ricer, definitely use that. I don't have one, so I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Then into the mashed potato, add 50 grams of butter, followed by 3 egg yolks, 80 milliliters of double or heavy cream. Then grate in 100 grams of mature cheddar cheese. You could also use Parmesan here as well, and then season to taste with salt. We can then place it into a piping bag and pipe it onto the top of our shepherd's pie mixture. And when you pipe in the mashed potato on the top, it really doesn't matter how you get it on there. But what it's all about is just creating texture for bits to crisp up and go absolutely